Have you ever felt that most trend indicators either lag too much or create too much noise on the chart? What if there was a tool that could show the market's direction clearly, without excessive lag and without visual clutter? Today I'm going to introduce you to the SAVITSKY FLOW BANDS, an advanced indicator from Chart Prime that can change the way you analyze trends and identify entry points in the market. But what is the SAVITSKY FLOW BANDS? It's not just another ordinary indicator. It uses a special mathematical method called the SAVITSKY filter, which smooths out the price and eliminates much of the market noise, but without the typical lag of traditional moving averages. This means faster signals and a more accurate reading of the trend. The first thing we need to do is open TradingView. You can trade on any pair and on any time frame. Today I'm on the Euro to US dollar on the 1 hour time frame. You're going to open the Indicators tab and look for SAVITSKY FLOW BANDS by Chart Prime. You can click it and it will show up on your chart. Now let's understand this indicator. The central dotted line is the main base of the trend. Green means an uptrend, orange means a downtrend. Because it uses a special filter, this line follows the price much more closely than a regular moving average. The solid outer lines create a dynamic channel of support and resistance. They adjust themselves according to volatility using the ATR, the average true range. They work as high probability entry zones. Diamonds on the chart signal moments when the market structure changes, indicating a possible reversal. The faded trend line shows how long the current trend has been active. The lighter it is, the higher the chance it's losing strength. Some important adjustments. You can double-click on the indicator, and here you'll find the period setting. Usually, shorter periods will give you more possible entry signals, but they can also trick you a lot. So ideally, you want to balance it. Not too long a period, not too short, depending on the time frame you're trading. For example, here we can set the period to 70 and see how it looks. Notice that the trend itself already looks much better. It's giving much more precision and actually smoothing out the trend. Now you must be wondering, how do I use this indicator to trade? The first thing we can use it for is simply to see the trend. Green with green candles, look for buy setups. Orange with orange candles, look for sell setups. I love trading with this indicator using pullbacks. But before we continue, a lot of you asked me which broker I use to trade Forex stocks or cryptocurrencies. And the answer is EXNESS. For me, it's the best and most complete broker out there. If you've ever gotten frustrated with your broker, you'll understand what I'm about to say. With many brokers, orders take a long time to execute. With EXNESS, execution is instant. There are brokers that charge extremely high spreads. With EXNESS, the spreads and fees are extremely low, some of the lowest you'll find on the market. Have you ever had to wait days to receive a withdrawal? With EXNESS, the money hits your account almost instantly. And the best part is, you can adjust the leverage to almost infinite levels, however you want, while obviously managing your risk. So if your broker freezes, charges too much, or takes too long to pay you, it's time to switch. The EXNESS link will be in the description. And like I said, for me, I consider it one of the best brokers with the lowest fees on the market. Check out how we can do this. This space between the two moving averages is what I mentioned earlier, which is calculated with the ATR and serves as support and resistance. So, when the price is moving below, here in a downtrend, when it pulls back into this channel and then shows strength to break out of the channel again, like it did here with this candle, continuing the move, it's very likely that in this downtrend, we could have opened a trade right at the close of this candle, setting our stop a little above the channels, in this case at minus 0.40, and setting our take profit twice as far down, at 0.80, and the price hit that target more or less with this candle here. In an uptrend, we're going to use the same pullback parameter, but now the price is moving above. So we can see that on the indicator, the trend is up. We have the price moving above the bands, and here, at this moment, it pulled back and entered the zone between the two moving averages. In this case, I need to wait for a candle that shows strength breaking out of this channel. The chart showed me that right here with this candle. So I could have placed an entry at its close with the stop a little below the bands, here again at about minus 0.40, and set the take profit at twice that pullback, at 0.80. The chart actually went even further than that on this candle, hitting another take profit. The SAVITSKY flow bands solve the classic dilemma of indicators, reducing noise without delaying signals. It provides a clear reading of the trend, dynamic zones for entries, and visual reversal signals. But remember, no indicator is perfect. Always combine this reading with price analysis and, if possible, fundamentals. Do your own testing before trading with real money. This content is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not a recommendation to buy or sell assets. Do your own analysis and consult professionals before investing. And if this content helped you, leave a like and subscribe. Also, comment here for me, trend indicator, so I know you want more indicators like this one, which filters out the noise and keeps you in the trend to make good trades. Leave lots of comments, thanks, and see you in the next video.